Hello again, everybody. Sebastian Keynes here. This is going to be another Watcher of Realms video. So we had a Mystery of Artifacts event going on right now. So I pretty much decided to load, I can't remember what it was. I think I used 80 pots or so of energy. And I may have had some flawless meteorites hanging around. But it's time for some artifact foraging because we are going to need to upgrade our artifacts and possibly get some ones to complement the ones that we already have in the account. And we're looking for bastion rings. That's going to be big for the new codex, and anything that would improve the current artifacts that I do have in the account. And so we have 7,000 of them to go through. Hopefully we can score some very good mythical artifacts here, and then we can get some exclusive ones as well if they are dropping. We're looking for some of these new ones, especially with the golden scarab. I haven't heard too much about this, but anytime that you can get your rage region to come back up as soon as possible, that's also a big help. With the obelisk here for the defenders, I would certainly love to get that a big try. I can see a situation here in the codex where it would come in handy for that. But aside from that, just anything that would upgrade. The Tear of Twilight, the Wailing Skull, those are very good ones. The Frigid Flame, this one is actually becoming big for somebody like Valkyra or Silla2 or Arrogance if you're using them for GBG. Because as long as they're not being damaged, they can increase their damage. Their damage can stack up. So little things like that come big into play for an account that is at endgame. Okay, so let's rip some flawless meteorites and see what kind of artifacts we can get. We're going to be doing 400 at a time, so not a whole lot here that is going to help us out. That's going to be a lot of mythrill. So it'll help the cause, but it won't really do us anything good. So, okay. So we got a Wailing Skull. That's always good. So it's going to be happy with that. And we've got an Astral Obelisk. So we can start tinkering around with this one. So we'll get it to 10. And we'll see what it can do. We're going to go on to the next set. So I was actually looking at the account, and I thought that Silla2 needed her Wailing Skull to be upgraded again, and in fact it's already at 25, so we can actually start working on the second one that I do have in account. But I have other priorities, so that metro will be saved for those artifacts that I do want to level. So we'll continue here, we'll do another set, and then we'll go and clean some stuff up. I actually do want to get one of these essentially leveled, but it's not high priority right now. Tia's Bomb is a good one. Idol's Gaze, I think I'm done with them. It was a long time before I got 2 of them to 25. And the Goddess Oris, not the best one, but it could come in handy. Especially how the game is evolving. Some of these artifacts that you didn't think you were going to need, you're actually coming into play. And we have Broken Nightmare. No, not this one. I think there's another one. No, not Nightmare Shard. If I see a legendary one, I'll tell you. But we do have a Golden Scarab that we can add to the account. This is going to be perfect. Attack increases by 5%. Rage region increases by 25%. Oh, I could just imagine the healers that we can use that in. Another Eye of the Sin. So that comes into play. So you may be asking yourself as to why I reset so often, and it is because I do try to keep a copy of every artifact, if at all possible, just in case one of them comes into play, except for the purple. But I also have some extra copies of the mythical ones, especially ones that I know that I'm gonna upgrade, but they don't take priority. So as long as I keep enough for them for me to upgrade it, I do. But there are some situations where I do go and nitpick and get rid of the mythical ones that I'm not going to use right away. So like right now, Regal's Crest is not going to be a priority for me. So these are going to be sold because I do need the metro to upgrade the other ones. And we got a Bastion Ring, which is always good to have the account. I want to have at least 5 for the Codex, 6 for the Codex. and then upgrade all the other ones as we go. But I do try to at least have 2 that I'm working on of the ones that I'm using a lot. Eye of the Sin is the one that I'm using a lot. The title ring is something that I'm still trying to determine as to how much I want to invest in them. They're not great, but there's always, with the new heroes that are being added, they become beneficial at times. And since we're doing artifacts, we might as well talk about one that I'm actually becoming more of a believer on, and that I'm using actually in Mary, which restores 5% rage for every 5 attacks. If you are in the platinum tiers, getting, you know, not the high ones, the low ones, maybe you're in the gold tiers of guild versus guild, and you're using Mary for your defense, put her in the Nightmare Samsara, so her rage, and you give her a lot of attack speed, her rage will build up faster, her ultimate will come into play. So this is one that I'm looking to level up, and unfortunately I've only kept 1 copy, and so I'm looking for extra ones as we forge some here. So that's kind of the legendary ones that we were looking for as well, just to help us do things, you know, like guild versus guild, or anything that will help us in the codex. Okay, we got another obelisk. Good. We need another obelisk. Scarlet Hunt's always good to have. I tried to get 2 of those level. We'll see where we are with that. In a realm tear, gives you damage if your tiles away from the enemy. That also becomes into play. So I've tried that one and the blade on Valkyra, and I actually like the blade a lot better. And Slayer's Malice, if you have Daemons, if you're mid game to late game, you have a Daemons, you're using him for guild boss, this is a good one to use. So there we go. So far, very good. We're getting some very good rates in the mythical, and we're getting Bastion rings, so that's always a positive to see. Okay, a lot of tough decisions being made here to decide what to keep and what to let go, so we can make up some room. So we'll do another 20 here, and then we'll see what we can keep and what we're gonna sell. Nothing that I see interesting here. Grave Opus is maxed out, yeah, and then I have enough Heaven's Rage for now. That's essentially Mythrill right there. Let's see what we can get here. No, the Bloodlust, no. Yeah, no, this is not a very good artifact. This one can be, it depends on the hero that you use it in, especially if it's AoE damage, but I'd rather have the Tear of Starlight, so no, nothing good here either. All right, let's do another one. We're going down. Anything here that's gonna help us? No, not really. Not really. Well, what is this a new one? When the ultimate is triggered, it increases attack by 8%, attack speed by 40 for 10 seconds for healers. Okay. I'm gonna have to check to see if this is I don't recognize the name, but then again the names have changed, so okay, that'd be an interesting one to peek at to see if it's something that just added. Now the Scarlet Hunt, very good. Eye of Sin and Bloodbond Signet. This is very good for somebody like Silas. I already have mine maxed out. I might start working on the second one, but everything else is Metro. All right, very good. All right, we're dwindling down, 2,200 left. Let's do another 400 and nothing. This one was actually a new one to the account, so either the RNG was bad before, or they just introduced this one to the game. So I'm keeping a copy of it just in case, but aside from that, this is all gonna be Metro, and anything on this round here is gonna help us. Okay, Dome of Horror, that's not really gonna do it. Bloodbond Signet, I already have one level. Nothing here that it says is going to really elevate the account. And Metro, and another Scarlet Hunt. So at least the Scarlet Hunts are coming out today. Must be Scarlet Hunt day. And oh my, no mythical at all. Wow. With the rest, but so far with 7,000 flawless meteorites. We got a decent amount of mythical artifacts. I do have to say that there were some fighters that are going to get some upgraded pieces, that's for sure. We did not get some good rolls though, but we got at least the mythrill back to level some of those artifacts, which is what I'm really looking for. North Glory and purple. Purple's not going to help us at all. Another purple, and it looks to be the last one, and we get an epic or a legendary piece. So that pretty much does it, ladies and gentlemen. 7,000 flawless meteorites. That's the batch that we got out of it, and as you can see, I am full again, but I'm gonna go through all of this. And we're going to finish one Scarlet Hunt, and we'll start working on the other one, so at least that's good news. And we can also start in another Wailing Skull. It used to be the Crystal of Villainous, and so there's a lot of stuff here that needs to be leveled, but not enough Mythrill to go around. And the economy of Mythrill is still horrible in this game, so hopefully they increase it in the future. But that pretty much does it, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. I will see you all next time in the next Watcher of Realms video.
Defeat won't define me.